Hello and welcome to On the Wrist. Today, we're doing another unboxing from Watch Gang. This time though, it's the Easter wheel. So you spin the wheel and there's different color eggs with different types of watches in them. I got a red egg, and let's see what we have. Croton. Let's see what we have. So here we have the Croton Gents 20 ATM dive watch with a green dial. It looks like this has a Japanese quartz movement, stainless steel dive watch, 200 ATM, so 200 meters of water resistance. Aluminum bezel, looks like it's got the mother of pearl there. Screw down crown, obviously. Solid case back on a stainless steel bracelet. So overall, I think this is actually a pretty sharp looking diver. The lines are good for all the branding. The bezel looks pretty good. Bezel's pretty stiff to rotate and has a little bit of play in it. From the website, it's not clear what the crystal is, whether it's a mineral glass or a sapphire. However, if it has 200 meters of water resistance, I feel like it has to be sapphire, but I don't know that for a fact. Now, size-wise, it looks to be about 40, maybe it's 42. There's nothing listed on the website, but it looks like a good size for most people. The lug-to-lug is larger with these large lugs here. But let's get some shots on the wrist to see more what it looks like. As a reminder, my wrist is 7¼ inches. I would bet this is probably actually 42 millimeters in diameter. Comfortable fit, fairly thin, probably about 12 millimeters thick. Nice looking watch, catches the light well, and it fits comfortably on the wrist. A few quality things I want to note. So first off, I realized this afterwards that the Cyclops is totally on crooked. You see there, it's just at a complete slant. It almost actually misses the 6 there in some orientations. And that's really sloppy. I also noticed that up here, you can see under the crystal, there's some debris or a scratch. Definitely not a good sign. And the bracelet has this, it's supposed to be a two pieces disassembly to remove the bracelet. This one piece doesn't stay on at all. It does not lock in place, not fitted properly, and it's just completely loose. The regular part of the clasp works nicely so it stays on, but low quality there. And also the movement, if I unscrew this to set it, if I try and set the time, you might not be able to see it there, but the hand is actually swinging a little extra, and you see the seconds hands jerking around. It doesn't feel like a smooth set. So a couple quality issues with this watch, but that brings us right into MSRP and value. MSRP of this watch per the Croton website is $300 US. I don't see that being a reasonable thing to ask for this watch given these quality issues. There's nothing wrong with a quartz watch, and I'm going to go on the assumption that this is a sapphire crystal if this is really 200 meters of water resistance. The quality issues and just the blatant issue with the bracelet, the hollow end links, I would expect to pay more in the order of like $100 to maybe $150 for this kind of watch. I can't help but compare it to the L'Oreal dive watch I did a couple months ago, link in the description as well as the card above. That was fully automatic, exhibition back, sapphire crystal, and was like $70, straight from China, but that's fine. I don't think it's worth $300. I think that's a real stretch. But as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I got this through the Watch Gang Easter wheel, which cost me $35 to spin. So for $35, I think this is a reasonable watch to get. I mean, you're kind of getting what you pay for. 3 pretty egregious quality errors. I do genuinely like the look of this watch. I think it looks cool, minus those glaring quality errors. And it was kind of also fun to spin the wheel and get something cool in the mail from Watch Gang.
So for all that $35, I think it's well worth it. Definitely not worth the MSRP. And one thing I've noticed with WatchGang, this is my second watch through WatchGang, is it seems like the two I've gotten, both of them have had quality issues. Maybe that's why they're getting the watches cheap enough to offer the deals they do, but that's just 2 data points. So overall, was this worth it? It was kind of fun. It was only $35. I got something that I kind of like. So overall, I'm kind of happy. It was fun. I probably won't do it again, but it was a fun thing to do one time. But I'm curious what you think. Let me know down in the comments below. Have you ever used WatchGang? Do you like what you got? What do you think of this watch? Let me know. I'd love to hear about it. That's all from me today. This has been On The Wrist. Thank you for watching.